Hey guys, it's your girl Miss G, and you know what time it is. It's G time. It's time to get up, get active, and get it together. My purpose is to give advice, encourage change, and empower success. The goal is for us to grow, elevate, and excel. Everyday action is required for change, and you have the power to create change. I am getting ready to do my motivation on Monday, and I have so much to talk to you about and to continue to share my reflections of 2020 with you. I did not share a reflection on Friday, which is Freedom Friday. Friday I was asleep. I took some much needed time to rest. I did a lot of resting on Friday. And that in itself would give you my 2020 reflection of the day, and that is rest. I have found some good time to rest, and I think I talked about that before. Just learning how to slow down, learning how to take the time needed to listen to my body and to really just, recover. So, with all that being said, my word of the day for when I think about and recall about 2020 and all the things that I have learned and gained from this year, my word today is mental health. Now, I know I talk about mental health a lot. If you follow me, you know that I have worked in the mental health field. Being a mental health therapist is one of my joys in life. Being able to work with others and to really get a better understanding of mental health by being in the field is just something that I can talk about for days. I can continue to talk about, and that is why I continue to encourage other people to think about the importance of your mental health. I am an advocate for mental health because I truly believe that without understanding what mental health is and really breaking it down and getting through some things, it's really hard for people to understand, and it's really hard for people to seek the help that they need because they don't understand. So let me just say it like this. I'm going to read you a quote. Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well being. It affects how we think, how we act. It also determines how we handle stress, how we relate to other people, how we make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood to adolescence through adulthood. Your mental health is important, and I cannot stress enough the importance of having your mental health evaluated and assessed. If you feel like you are going through things in life and you're having an overwhelming feeling that you just can't manage on your own, it is important to seek the help that you need. I don't care what anyone else tells you. I know that there is a stigma and a taboo when it comes to mental health because there's just some things that we don't understand. And there's also been some things that has not benefited us through mental health. I totally understand and I totally get it. But as a mental health therapist working in mental health, I can tell you that being evaluated, having an assessment, going through therapy, having a therapist it could be one of the best things that you do in life. And seeing as how I've worked in the field and I've worked with many clients from adolescence to adulthood, therapy has been so great for some people that has actually saved their life. And being in that chair and being that person to sit across from another person who has been struggling with depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, bipolar, schizophrenia, borderline personality, been struggling with things their whole life and really didn't understand what they were going through. To be able to help them through those issues has been something so rewarding that I can never, I just can't take for granted. Because sometimes we truly don't understand what another person is going through. And we have so many people who speak against mental health. We have so many people who tell you, just pray about it. Yeah, pray about it, but allow God to lead you in the direction that you need to go to get the help that you need. I say it all the time. You won't break your leg and sit at home and just pray about it. You'll go to the doctor and you'll get the help that you need. God has placed that doctor in your life to help you heal in the way that you need to heal. The same with mental health. There are people struggling in their minds. There are people struggling with things that they don't think that aren't normal. And because of the stigma, because of the backlash, because of the improper use of treatment, people are scared to go and get the help that they need. Whether they're going to be judged, whether they're going to be labeled, I understand it. I get that. There is a label behind it. There is a stigma behind it. But you have to do what is best for you at the end of the day. If you are going through things right now and you find it hard to manage and handle those things, those feelings, those emotions, seek the help that you need for you. It may change your life. Not only change your life, but it may save your life. And you can help somebody else along the way. Let's not continue to beat people down because they're doing what's best for them, but support them even when you don't understand it, even when it doesn't seem, normal to you. Support people in getting the help that they need. It's okay to say I don't understand. It's okay to say I don't know. It's okay to help somebody find the resources that they need to get the help that they need at that moment. Mental health, mental health, mental health. I will continue to press mental health and be an advocate for mental health because I know I've been that person on the other side of the desk to see someone struggle with a diagnosis, to struggle with mental illness, and have people around them not understand and beat them down and judge them because they're going through things that they also don't understand. I'm telling you, as a mother, as a wife, as a therapist, as a person, it is in your best interest to do what works for you and get the help that you need. Nobody can tell you whether it's good enough or good or not for you. You have to make that decision yourself. And being that we're in a pandemic, 2020 has been a very stressful time for many people. Many people have lost loved ones. They're grieving, they're mourning, they have been stressed out, they have gone through financial setbacks. There has been an increase in anxiety, an increase in depression. It's okay to seek the help that you need. This has been a rough and a tough year for everyone, and not everyone is able to handle it in the same way. And just because you're able to handle it different than the other person doesn't mean it's better. It is important for us to help people right where they are, not where we think that they should be, not where we want them to be, but helping them to get to a place where they need to be successful and to be a functioning member of society. It's not for anyone to tell you whether or not they believe you should do it or not. You have to decide. You have to say that this is for me, and I'm going to look past everything else, and I'm going to do what's best for me. Your mental health is for you. It's for you to get it together, and it's for you to get it under control. Nobody can do that for you. You have to make the steps necessary to get the help that you need. If you don't know how to do that, text me, email me, inbox me. I know you can find me. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, YouTube. I'm everywhere. You can find me if you want to find me, and I will help you to find the resources that you need. If you are in crisis, reach out. I will show you. I know how to dial 211 and find the resources in your area that will help you with the things that you need, okay? I am definitely here for it. If you need help, seek the help that you need. Find someone that you can trust that will help you get to the next phase and the next stage of your life. Mental health, you don't have to be ashamed that you're going through mental health issues. You don't have to be ashamed to say that my mental health is important and I'm seeking a therapy. I'm seeking a therapist, and I even have a psychiatrist that's helping me. Guess what? There are some things that are happening in people's bodies and minds that they don't understand, and a psychiatrist is able to get them the right medication and the right tools needed to help them with their issues. Guess what? Don't be ashamed. Nobody will be mad at somebody for taking their blood pressure medicine or their diabetes medication or a Tylenol or aspirin when they have a bad migraine. So you shouldn't have to feel ashamed to take what's needed to help you in the time that it is needed for. Your mental health is for you and no one else. It's Motivational Monday. Find the motivation that you need to get the help that you need, okay? Mental health does not have to be a scary word. It does not have to be something that we're ashamed of. And I'm here to tell you that. So that's my reflection of 2020. Mental health is important, and we have seen it throughout this year, the importance of seeking the help needed. Don't do you don't have to do this alone. There's always somebody there to help you. You just have to find that person. And again, if you can't find it, find me. I'll be that person for you. Mental health. That's my reflection of 2020. It's needed and it's necessary. Have a blessed day, guys.